Hell yeah, alright. Video, 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 video space. Video talk, talking video talk. We're 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 talking video talk.
Yeah.
We're talking video talk.
Bitch, we're talking with our boy Willie. You know he's got the shit. He's dancing real hard. I know you'll never get sick of it. He's got that T on, got that long sexy hair. You know he's about to take his shit.
Hello, 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 hello! What's going on, guys? What's going on? And hopefully you are having a great Sunday day. It's Sunday evening here in Tampere, and might I add, a very hot Sunday evening. God damn it, I'm burning here. My goddamn stomach is burning. It's so damn hot in here. But hopefully you have more comfortable weather there than here. So who's there? Wilho, you are so handsome today. Hey, hello. Thanks, Annie Rose. Thanks. Greetings to everybody. Afternoon, brother, says Watzilla74. Hey, it's afternoon over there, but it is 8 o'clock in the evening here in the Finland state. Yeah. Who's here? Jate Cinemanic and Freakazoid and Hebbo and Lily and Lino Marchetti. Yeah. Bubre and Terskatti and Nico75 is in their house. And also Arsi and Tutipunti and of course Annie Rose. Hey, today, like the title said, we're gonna be talking about the VHS, yes, VHSs, and only on VHS. I forgot to change the scrolling text. Let's change it now. Only on VHS, man. Yeah. Okay, so the main, yeah. So I have some examples of the films that are only on VHS, and yeah. I have 10 or so films there, and these are the films that, to my knowledge, are not on Blu-ray or DVD on 4K, and they could be in bootleg DVD, and many of them probably are, but I will not count them as a, like an official release, because it really isn't. Because here we are looking for the titles that are not officially released on DVD or on Blu-ray or 4K, and they are, like digitally mastered. And I'm not counting even lifted from VHS, because you see those kind of releases that are only taken from the VHS release. So this is the topic for tonight. And yeah, remember, it's a video talk, so I'm expecting that you are putting some suggestions there of the films that are only on VHS. And I don't know everything, so if somebody which I present here is after all it's on official DVD or Blu-ray, so hey, you can correct me. This is the name of the game tonight. Yeah. And yeah, Whatzilla, my man, Whatzilla puts on €5. Thank you for the super chat. I got my beer, brother. Time to grab yours. Hey, I am grabbing my beer right goddamn now. Nico75 is here. Probably you get €2,000 donate. Yeah, probably he will. I'm sure of that. Hello Willie, says Elokuvamies. Hey, since last video show I was able to watch Ape. I give it 5 middle fingers raised high. Hey, it always gives me a pleasure if somebody watches from... I don't know if it was because of my recommendation, but if somebody watches some film that I talk about and have been encouraged to watch it through my recommendation, it always gives me a very good video talk pleasure, so to speak. Okay. Like I said, I have 10 or so films here, and for a few of them I have some clips to show you. Yeah, we are going in for some goddamn clips. And of course I will be showing you the tape, and also this is the new one. I will be translating through the Google Translator the back cover text, because all the films I have here are on Finnish VHS, so most of you probably won't probably most of you would understand, but I do believe that most of the in the chat are from Finland, so most of it probably would understand, but yeah, they could be funny. There could be some funny translations over there. Lina Marchetti says $5 for Ape recommendation. Yeah, middle fingers for you. Yeah. no middle fingers for you. But hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate Lina Marchetti. You're a cool guy, and Whatzilla, of course, are a cool guy. So here is the beer zip for you. I also have my... From the last night, I have a small quantity of Jaloviina, the noble booze. So I think I will have a one shot of noble booze for your pleasure. Lina Marchetti, thanks. Yeah. I really don't want to do this now. I really don't. Oh man. We can probably expect excellent quality films tonight, says Terskatti, and you are quite right there, sir. You are quite freaking right there, sir. So, without further ado, let's begin the show. And yes, remember, if you have any suggestions, put them in the chat. It's a video chat. So let's go. First in my list is a little film called Sakura Killers, starring Chuck Connors and Mike Kelly. Let's see, what is this film even about? Sakura Killers. This was released through Castle Video, and it's a rental tape here. And it's about ninjas and karates and whatnot. So this is the first film of this, and I actually watched it. It's not that long ago since I last watched it, and yeah, I think it's a pretty awesome film. It's a pretty awesome bad film, this Sakura Killers. So what is it? What is the film about? Let's check out the back cover text from this Castle Video release. Okay. I will put this in my translation computer and explain to you in English what the back cover says. All right, you ready? You ready? All right. Professor Klein has been murdered, and a videotape containing information about gene cloning, which in the wrong hands can become disastrous, has been stolen. There is no ambiguity about the perpetrators when a small locket with Sakura's logo is found as a clue in the laboratory. Ninja fighter the coroner Chuck Connors sends his top agents Dennis and Sonny to Taiwan on a mission to find a tape stolen from a professor and bring it back. The Sakura organization is working, but the agents survive just fine and have rely on the help of Manji and his uncle Sugiyama. Sugiyama teaches them of the finer points of ninja combat, but the Sakura organization has an eyes and ears everywhere. The final battle can begin. So, Sakura Killers, it's campy and stupid fun. The fight scenes are not that poorly made. Yeah, especially the final fight was pretty astounding. Under the bridge, and there was ninja dummies and shit. I can show it for you. But the best part, in my opinion, in this film was this Chuck Connors, a veteran actor, a really grumpy man, and he lives in this kind of old ranch, and for some reason he is constantly harassed by ninjas, and he casually shoots them with his shotgun and revolver. So it's really no big deal for this guy. And yeah, I would probably give this film 3 stars out of 5. But let's see what's this. If there's some funny scenes that I can find for you from this awesome tape. Okay, Sakura Killers. Where was my time? So first of all, I have a clip about the Chuck Connors character. Now this guy is relaxing in the ranch, and this is his assistant or daughter or whatnot. Can you hear the audio? Okay. So he's practicing golf. And ninjas, they're coming, watch out. Okay, it's really no big deal for this guy. And I have another clip there called The Threat.
Expected.
Just, okay, these
There
are the
is
bad
no
guys.
room for excuses. Now you get the
Check these
bastards or
out.
else.
Check this out,
Do
how
you
badass
understand?
this guy is. Check it out.
Yes.
Check it out. Now that's a threat if I ever saw one. That's a fucking death threat right there, and you should be worried about.
You have progressed very quickly, my friends. But your training is not yet complete.
Okay, another clip. I think this is the same guy that is in Armor of God, this bald-headed guy. Okay, there's an awesome change in their costumes right about now. Yeah, great ninja action here. Now check this out. It's coming. Alright, what the fuck just happened? How the fuck did, I don't know. Let's move to the next scene.
Help us. And help yourself.
Come on, go tell us. Who is the head man of the
Sakura
organization
is.
and where he is?
Trust us, Yukiko.
The man you are looking for is...
You really shouldn't talk to the official, you know, detectives, ninja detectives. I want to show you the other scene where Chuck Connors kicks ass. I don't know exactly where it is. This is the final fight, and this is pretty awesome.
Dan.
I wish I had put
Not easier on yourself.
the timestamp where the Chuck Connors is killing the other ninjas.
Stop. There's no... Sure. Hey, you're not fair.
I
Yeah, this is the other scene. So Chuck Connors is hanging in the ranch again, and there's more ninjas coming, and nobody, I don't know.
So this is the place, huh?
Is this the place, Yukiko?
Tell us! This the place?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's about all from Sakura Killers. I recommend this, and hey, speculations. I think this would be something that Vinegar Syndrome would do. This is like a regional low-budget American film, and partially I think it has two directors. This film, Dusty Nelson and Yu Wang. And I bet that they have modified this, you know, Taiwanese film to, you know, to appeal for American markets, and then they added Chuck Connors there and shooting ninjas in the ranch. And yeah, I think this would have this, if it would come out, it would be something that Vinegar Syndrome would do. 3 stars recommendation. I think it would be even more with if you would drink beer and watch it with friends. This needs to be out on Blu-ray. Yeah. Make it happen, Vinegar Syndrome. Make it happen, damn it. That's the first one. Okay, so next up we have a Charles Band film from the year 1984. It's called Alchemist. And it's so damn awesome film that I have 2 alchemists in this film. And you know, The Exterminator was a huge hit back in the day in Finland, and yeah, they really milked out everything from Robert Kinty. So this cover says Robert Kinty. He went through the vengeance and survival in The Exterminator. Now he goes even further. And this cover probably don't say anything about Exterminator, which is pretty weird, because everything is about the Exterminator man back in the day. But yeah, it was released through Magnum Video, and it was released with in 2 cover variations. Here we have the. I think this is the newer release. I think it's a little bit rarer with this cover, but this is the actual. I think this is the first release and the actual poster from the film, and both of these have pretty much the same back cover. So speaking about the back cover, let's see what this back cover says about the film. Wait a second. Looks awesome. Togo Pogo. What the hell? Alright. To the translator. One dark in the 1971, something happens in a gloomy forest that affects the course of the future. The events of 1971 begin to have an effect in 1955. 1871, I mean. Lenore Sinclair is driving a quiet road when she suddenly sees a vision from she believes resembles Anna, a former relative who has disappeared. At the same time, Esther goes in the forest, but is the victim of brutal attack. After surviving the attack, he opens the door, behind which lurks a grim secret from the past. So, in this film, Robert the Exterminator Ginty plays this guy who gets in a fight with this magician guy in the 1871, and then this magic guy curses him to the eternal life, and he doesn't grow old but has to live with this memory because he accidentally stabbed his wife or girlfriend or whatnot. And then his daughter is getting old, and his daughter is like this old grandma, and they're living in this cabin. So enter this who that lady was, Lenore Sinclair, who takes a hitchhiker, and together they go to the woods and, you know, have to fight these evil forces. Like I said, it was directed by Charles Band, and it was a very early Empire Pictures. You probably know that then Charles Band, you know, made this Empire Pictures company from the money he earned from the Metal Storm, the destruction of Yared Sin in 3D, which I talked about in the last episode, video talk. And then, you know, this, I don't think this was, you know, this probably was not an Empire Pictures yet. It's one of his early works, and I think this is because, you know, they don't have rights to release this. I think they have released it through the Full Moon company, but for some reason I suspect that it is the rights issue that they have not released it, because yeah, it's okay. Nothing that special, you know. There's some okay special effects, some great demon masks in there, and well, it's not that exciting film, but I think this would be something that, yeah, Vinegar should probably do. It could be their job to put this out if they manage to find this somewhere. Well, I have one clip there to show you. It's not terribly, you know, it's not nearly as entertaining as the previous ninja film I showed you, but I have one clip to show you. Okay, let's put it on. I watched this. I was in the gym and I watched this, and I laughed out loud when this happened. I'm a weird guy. Okay, 71. So we have the demons approaching from the flames. And here's the Robert Ginty's daughter, the grandma. Watch out, Granny. Gotta be careful. In domestic accidents can happen. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was in the gym and I was watching it and I laughed out loud when it happened. It is so sudden and it is so surprising. It happens so fast, and this is an important character. And what does she do? Well, trips over and to the pitchfork and gets impaled. So that was pretty surprising. That demon sound reminds me of the movie called Rawhead. Yeah, Rawhead Rex. I know that. Yeah. All right. Hey, the film is short. You know, it's just under 80 minutes, and yeah, I think the slow-moving end and opening credits take like 5 minutes in the usual, you know, Empire Pictures time. So it's not that hard film to watch, but it's okay, and I'm pretty weird that it's not on DVD or Blu-ray, at least to my knowledge. But here, Alchemist, yeah, check it out if you can. All right. So, how do you like it so far? Because next up, I have a classic film. It's a classic film for me at least, and this is one of those films that I have probably have in myself like for 30 years or something, and not necessarily, not. Let's call it like almost 30 years. And yeah, well, back then when I was a teenager, we used to watch this, you know, many times with our friend, because it's not the best Filipino action film there is, but there's something about this main character which makes this, you know, film go, you know, it really makes this film, this guy who is, I think it is his only film, and for the director only film, and for the actor only film. And there was, I remember going through the IMDb and that film telling about there was so some sort of complications in the when they make this film. So the producer cancelled all the actors' visas, and they had to, you know, smuggle themselves out from the Philippines or something weird like that. But I'm talking about Sloan, Philip Sloan. Oh yeah. Hey, Whatzilla74 says I need Blood Beach on the 4K. Is it the film with John Saxon? I have never seen it if it's the John Saxon film. Alright, let's check out Sloan. This is a Magnum video release again, just like the Alchemist, and this has been in some sort of TV store, a rental film there back in the day, in Hämeenlinna. Yeah, Robert Resnick and Deborah Blee. I don't know any other film that these people are acting, and Dan Rosenthal. This is probably his only feature. I could be wrong, but yeah, this is my guess. It is a John Saxon film, this Blood Beach. So let's see what the back cover tells us about the film. Right. Philip Sloan seeks justice for himself. His girlfriend has left him, rejected by the police, and his past is chasing him. Sloan soon finds herself. I don't know why it says herself. In the Philippines, looking for her ex-girlfriend. Hey, Sloan he's a guy. Whose husband has been murdered. Janice has disappeared like ashes in the wind, and Philip will soon find out that his mission is hopeless. Philip enlists the help of sexy Cynthia Thursby, Janice's best friend. At first, Philip and Cynthia can't stand each other, but the relationship turns into a passionate addiction. Together they set off their hopeless rescue journey. You can forget the laws when Philip Sloan takes over. He picks up where the law leaves off. Yeah, that is the back cover for this great picture. And yeah, I didn't watch it again because I have seen this many times, and like I said, it's a pretty average Filipino actioner. And this Philip Sloan, and he's pretty crazy guy. So let me show you some clips to make my point.
Come by and see it before I leave, all right?
Okay.
Son of a bitch, shouldn't have kicked me.
I love it. I love that. Son of a bitch shouldn't kick me. He's so casual about it.
Son of a bitch, shouldn't have kicked me.
Son of a bitch shouldn't kick me. One more time. Son of a bitch shouldn't kick me.
Son of a bitch, shouldn't have kicked me.
and the translation here says, "Mitäs potkit paskiainen? Don't kick me, you motherfucker." Or asshole. So this was such a great line that we even loaned it in our film, our film Tough Guys 2, when this guy says, "Hey, don't mitäs potkit paskiainen?" And another one is right after this. When he threw him, he was face up upon he landed face down. Yeah. All right, another scene and another line that we quoted plenty of times back in the
You
day.
mean him?
Sloan is in the bar, and
I
these
think you
guys
should leave, please.
want to rough him up.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's go.
Nani, yeah, it's coming.
What do you want here, man?
I just want to get by, pal.
You're in big trouble.
I think you better move that stick before I shove it up your fucking ass.
Yeah? Try it.
Yeah, and again,
You're
is
in
my
big
favorite
trouble.
line.
I think you better move that stick before I shove it up your fucking ass.
Yeah? Try it.
Yeah, this is the one clip that one line that we quoted often. So back then I thought all Americans talk like that. You know, shove it up your fucking ass. And then more ass shoving is coming up after the fight. When they drive, there's a chase scene and there's a snake in the car. Okay, let's see the snake scene. Watch out, Sloan. There's a snake in the vehicle. Now observe how to deal with a snake in a car. Shove it in your ass! And Sloan clearly seems to enjoy himself. You know, blood coming out from his mouth. Shove it up your ass! Like Lina Machetti says, yes, we do all do talk like that. Yeah, it's an American way to greet somebody. Hey, better move that fucking stick before I shove it up your motherfucking ass, man. Okay, and one more time. This has confused me all the time since I was a kid. How would you kill somebody with a car engine? How would you do that? Oh, let me show you. There's a fight in a garage. Check it out. Now, what did mutilate? What in this car engine did mutilate this guy? I don't know, man. And would you believe if I told you there's cannibalistic midgets in the end? Yeah, there is.
Meet me at...
Sloan is laughing and massacring all these guys. Yeah, there's cannibal midgets. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. How would this, you know, blood splashes would fly on the window because there's this hood open. So how would it do? How is it possible? I don't know, man. I don't know. This looks brilliant. Okay, but hey, Sloan, I didn't watch it for this show, so can't really rate it, but probably I would have to rate this for nostalgic reason. I would probably have to rate this like 4 stars. But I think the real rating is more close to 3 stars. Yeah. So Magnum video, pretty common tape in the Finnish video market, and if you find it, you probably have to get this in your collection. And if this would come out on Blu-ray, I think this would too be job for Vinegar Syndrome, because it's a Filipinian film, and they have done this like a Filipino films before, so I think it would be the only logical reason, only logical label that would put this out. I really can't see somebody like Arrow doing this. Maybe Severin could do this, but not so much anybody else. Maybe Mondo Magabro, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, hey, this needs to be out, and it's kind of rare Filipino, actually very little known, so this could be one of those lost cases. You never know. Asian portrayal, snakes, cannibals, sounds like a good movie. Yes, it is. And this, if you find the VHS in any language, so get this and shove it up your fucking ass. Shove it up your fucking ass. That's Sloan. That is Sloan for you guys. All right. So, are you enjoying for now? Because I have another Filipino movie coming up. This is a Filipino First Blood. Good night to Annie. But first, check this out. Final Mission. Kirjoho Santiago did like 1 million of films, this type of films, war action movies in the 80s, and Final Mission is one of them, and I think this is one of the better ones of his production, and this is really like a very crazy, you know, First Blood ripoff. It's about this guy who is in Vietnam. He tracks down this, you know, renegade officer, and after a while, you know, like 10 years after, in the United States, this renegade officer returns and kills his family. Now let's check out this dramatic death scene. Oh, there's nudity. Okay, he goes out in the country with his family, and check it out. They are having really happy time. Really happy time. The music is awesome. It's like this is really like a Disney film. Okay, happy family still. Going back to the fishing.
Steven, fetch a tackle box, will you, while I get this baby started up?
Hey, Dad, could I start her, please?
You can handle it?
It's a piece of cake.
Okay, just remember, not too much
Big
throttle,
mistake.
and squeeze that black bolt. Right.
Watch this, Mom.
Shit happens, man. So after this guy goes to track this renegade officer, and he ends up in this small town, and there's this evil sheriff that wants to track him down. And check it out, this is supposed to be in the USA. But I don't think this looks anything like United States. More like Filipinos. His family didn't just explode, they vaporized. Uh-oh. Hey, I need to shut down this video because I get warning that we detected copyrighted material in your stream. It may be, you know, stream may cut down, so I need to close this up. But let's talk about the final mission, because yeah, I saw it in the cinemas actually last fall. It was shown here in my hometown in this movie archive special screening, where they showed an actual theatrical print from the 80s about this final mission. I don't think a lot of Kiryoho H. Santiago's films were shown in the cinemas back in the day in Finland, but this one got there, maybe because this was so much like a Rambo First Blood film, so maybe it got passed due to that fact. And yeah, it's got great action and fantastic stunts and whatnot, and unfortunately I can't show you, but maybe I will show you the final screen, because it is, you know, like it's a cherry on the top of the ice cream cake, this final scene. I take my chances and show it, the last scene. Check it out. This ends rather abruptly. What kind of ending is that? And the end music is pretty awesome. Okay, but I will not show it any further because I'm getting warnings all the time, like. But what kind of an ending for a movie is that? You know, imagine like in the James Bond film, you know, imagine in a Bond film that you know, James Bond is fighting, you know, Goldfinger, and then beating him, and then the end during the fight. But hey, I recommend Final Mission, and I am pretty surprised that this is not on any DVD or Blu-ray release. Now, who would release this? Maybe the award for these two goes to Vinegar Syndrome, because this is right in their alley, you know. They're doing lots of these types of films and Filipino stuff, so maybe it is this, but I don't know. This needs to get out in the wilderness and to be rediscovered, because, you know, like I said, Kirio H. Santiago did like hundreds of these films back in the day, but for some reason, some of them are released in the DVD or Blu-ray, but many of them aren't. So, please bring Final Mission on Blu-ray. We need the Western Manaya on 4K. Yes, we do. Zami Adams says, like a Godfrey Ho ending. Brilliant. Yes. You know, because right up there, you know, it's a little bit slow during the middle of the film, but then it picks up this very good pace, and then the final. I remember when I went to screening with a couple of friends, and the ending is like, what? Brilliant. So I'm sorry I ruined this for you, but I think that it needs to be, you know, mentioned when you talk about Final Mission. Alright, next up is a post-apocalyptic action film, much like in the style of Mad Max, and this is a South African movie, and I know only one other South African post-apocalypse movie. Maybe I talk about that later, but this is actually pretty fine film. It's well made and well shot, and it's got this weird, you know, not your usual plot line, because there's this hero who wanders in the deserts, and then there's this underground city that is ruled by this Greg guy, and then, you know, it's like a study on society. It's not a straight up action film, but interesting film to see. And I think the cinematography is very good there, and therefore it needs to be seen on HD or even in 4K. But the main reason I take this to show you, I want to talk to you about this is the best reason, because this tape from Castle Video, this has maybe one of the most awesome back cover texts I have ever written. This is like a novel here, and the guy who wrote this is a real poet, you know. So let me translate this for you and see how do you like it. Wait a second. And by the way, I forgot to mention, but definitely 4 stars I will give to Final Mission. Definitely. Alright, here we have. Okay, check it out. A waste earth, the year after. A new warrior is born from the ashes. A dying planet, a global wasteland. Surviving in the void. Need conquers all. I don't know why this is in brackets. He strives towards the hidden tunnel in the heart of the huge dune. Its hell is labyrinth, but there's water. They are last colony, living in the dark, ruled by the fear of the dark. Them, a dangerous genius, Greg, and his brutal band of terrorists called the Regulators. Greg, a cloud-breathing giant, frighteningly possessed by power. the madness, the end of the world. Hell, this is just the beginning. All the horse shit has been burned away. Yes, it actually says horse shit. All the horse shit has been burned away. The earth is damn clean. We live in the blank canvas. It's time for masterwork. The new humanity. And I'm its Adam. In the battle of the spans, every corner of the fortress, he defeats the regulators in a mid-air battle. And then he must fight the awe-inspiring Greg. Now, if that's not a back cover story, I don't know what is. I mean, this guy should get an Oscar for the best goddamn back cover text that has ever been released. There's a German DVD of Final Mission. Okay, hey Tupes, thank you for this information. Because, like I said, I cannot know everything, so I'm very happy if somebody hints me, puts me a hint about the release where it can be found. So maybe we can take the Final Mission off the only on VHS list. Hey, Satan, there is a USA Blue Underground DVD from the Mannaya. Imagine if all of that was in capital letters, your vocal cords would be destroyed. Yeah, I have this rule that in my Finnish channel, if it's a back cover that is written in capital text, I need to scream it. There is also a Thai DVD of Final Mission, but that may be an unofficial, and I think German DVD, it may be better. Hey, does anybody actually own this German DVD? Because it is only on VHS if the DVD is directly lifted from VHS. So I don't approve if it's, from VHS master. So anybody has ever seen it? But yeah, Survivor. I don't have a clip from this, but I think this really needs a great release because it's an interesting film. Interesting film to say the least. And I would rate this like 3.5 stars or something. Yeah. I really can't point you who would be releasing this. Maybe some obscure German label, but because this is very little known film and it's from South Africa. So I see very little hope for that type of film to be coming out on any American label, unfortunately. Born American on 4K, please uncut. Yes, I will. My vote definitely goes for that too. That would be something for Vinegar Syndrome. Yes, I think if there should be ever release from Rennie Hurley's first film, Born American, that would be Vinegar Syndrome, case for them. Also bought Sambo, but I haven't seen it, so I hope it's as good or even better than Ilya Muromets. I think Sambo is a little bit better, is more abstract, and special effects are very good. Is that 3.5 out of 5 or 3.5 out of 10 for your rating for Survivor? Sorry, I'm always talking about 3 out of 5. That's my rating, Yes, Mr. Steven Herrada. Okie dokie, hey. Let's talk about a little bit of these Italian-Filipino action films called War Bus. Now, to my knowledge, there is no DVD, but yes, I could be mistaken because in Germany they have put a lot of this type of product out on DVD, but many times these are directly lifted from VHS. So I have here Teddy Page's film War Bus 1 and then more importantly War Bus 2, and I'd like to focus on this War Bus 2 because in this film, there's Mark Gregory. Yes, the original Bronx warrior, Mark Gregory. He is doing Rambo here. You know, he is a commando who is dropped in Afghanistan, which clearly is not Afghanistan. It's like Italian, you know, is clearly this was shot in Italy on winter, and they really expect us to believe that this is actually in Afghanistan. And yeah, let's check out what this cover says, because I think this would be an impossible mission even for Mark Gregory. Those German DVDs are usually grey market. Forgotten Soldier on Blu-ray or even DVD would be great. Yeah, hey, actually I was thinking about Forgotten Soldier. Maybe if I do another one of these broadcasts, I will check out the Forgotten Soldier starring John Savas. Okay, hear me out. The mission. Whoops. Alright guys. The mission is impossible. A journey over 500 miles through enemy soil just to save the honor of an old soldier. A soldier who had believed in his uniform and who was now committing death. A mission without military value, utility or importance. A task that others hated like the plague. But there's a reason why Hondo, not Rambo, but Hondo accepted the mission. He puts honor and friendship before his own life. So, okay, let me rephrase. 500 mission miles in enemy territory. Now, that is almost 1,000 kilometers. 700 kilometers. It's a... How would anybody, you know, have time even to walk over that? But this guy, Hondo, is such a fucking badass that he goes there only wearing leather jacket and boots, and he has a, you know, bag full of guns. Let's watch some clips from this war bus.
I'll fill you in on the...
So here is Hondo's equipment to go through 500 miles in enemy territory. I really like the music.
Let me hang.
So you expect me to believe that this is in Afghanistan?
Is that so? What do you know? Well, tell me more about Captain Boyd.
We go? Okay, boss.
We were going to take it to a safe place.
How you shoot down a fighter helicopter.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay, that's Warbus for you, but hey, I wanted to tell you that this is one of the first films that I ever bought with my own money, and I was working in a, you know, like in this TED program, which is like a getting to know in the working life, that was in the, you know, when you are in 8th grade in the Finnish school, so you have to go there, or 9th grade, whatever. But I bought this and another one, this from this salary of 100 Finnish marks. I bought these two, Bronx Executioner and Warbus 2, and man, I went home and I was ready to enjoy, and then I thought, oh shit, I spent my money on horse shit. But later on, I have learned to like this, even though these are actually very bad films. But hey, we need to have Warbus 1 and 2 on the Blu-ray. Why not? Why not? I think this would be a Severin film case, because these are Italian films and they have previously done these Italian cheapos. So why not do Warbus? Because this is starring Mark Gregory, so every Mark Gregory films need to be on Blu-ray. So hey Severin, hear me out, do this. And also, do not do Bronx Executioner. I think I talked about this on the Italian post-apocalyptic film special, but yeah, Bronx Warriors, real stinker, real stinker. Satan Payne says, great show, brother. Hey, thanks, Satan Payne. Well, that is not true necessarily. Obscure oddities like that might be picked up by Vinegar Syndrome or Code Red for those kind of films you mentioned. Well, I certainly hope so, because some of these films are very good. So finally, hey, I have actually two films for you. I swear that I didn't know about this other one coming out on Vinegar Syndrome, but I had actually planned this show before, but yeah, it is true. So Duncan Jacks, this is a Kulta Aarteen metsästys, and this is called Unmasking the Idol. Yes, yes. This is coming out from Vinegar Syndrome on Blu-ray this month. This excellent regional action film. But it doesn't include the sequel, Order of the Black Eagle. I have both of these films. And hey, check it out. What great awesome looking covers these films have. Duncan Jacks, Kulta Aarteen metsästys, and Mustan Kotkan metsästys. And these films are actually pretty funny James Bond / Indiana Jones rip-offs, and there's actually a baboon who drives a tank and shoots guns, and this the first one is coming out on Blu-ray. It's kind of a bummer that they don't put out also the sequel in the same package, but maybe it will come out of later, because I would assume that they have rights, at least they have access to the film prints and the access to the rights as well to do these both. But maybe we'll see if it's coming out. But yeah, the cover looks awesome, and I have to say that VHS cover is a lot better than the cover that the Vinegar Syndrome includes. But maybe there is a reversible sleeve, and hopefully they have included this original cover. Yeah, so let's check out the back cover of the film in question. All right. God damn, I'm sweating. This is so hot. It's so hot in here. It really doesn't help to talk about it, because I'm getting sweaty, man. If you have not seen single Duncan Jacks adventure, now is the time. Rambos and James Bonds are soft boy next to Duncan Jacks. Or if you are into Mad Max, you will find that Duncan Jacks beats Mad Max's 10 zeros in madness. Even Indiana Jones would have a rattle in situations that Duncan Jacks controls with his sovereign left hand. So watch Duncan Jacks hunt for the golden treasure and see how the hero survives the adventures with his skin at the... See how the hero of heroes survives the adventure of adventures with his skin intact. Hey, that's a pretty awesome back cover text. Yeah. Okay, and I think this sequel is better than the original. So in this film, Duncan Jacks goes to the jungles, and then there is this cult that, you know, is keeping the body of Adolf Hitler on hibernation, and Duncan Jacks has to find this treasure, which is Adolf Hitler, and stuff like that. But yeah, both of them are actually pretty good, and looking forward for the Vinegar Syndrome release, so I don't have to speculate who is gonna be releasing this. Okay, Lighthouse says, hey, thank you. This is exactly the thing I was hoping to get from the audience. And Lighthouse says, Yugoslavian film set in the Middle Ages called Falcon from '81 is for checking out. You are probably referring to this one. I have Falcon on the VHS from the Exteco release and starring Franco Nero, and I remember it was pretty good. But I wouldn't hold my breath to see Falcon released on VHS. Maybe this would probably be a Vinegar Syndrome. Severin film release, but. I don't think so. This is gonna be, and also from the same distributor, Black Killer, Klaus Kinski. This could be also a very awesome release. Both of these are European films, and worth checking out. And hey, awesome covers in both of them, ain't there? It's shame those titles have not been released yet. Those titles are on Laserdisc though. Which titles are you referring? Are you speaking about the Duncan Jacks films? Satan Pain. Damn, it's hot. It's hot. Oh. And hey. Okay, Satan Pain is talking about Duncan Jacks films. Okay, so basically that is all. I promised 10 films, and there's 10 films, little more. And as an extra, I will show you the greatest cover ever made. To my knowledge, this is not on DVD. It's an Italian crime action film called Death Hunt from the 70s, starring Al Cliver. And hey, I probably shown you before, but I will show it to you again, because this is the greatest single cover ever made. Check it out. Oi, 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 oi. Kuoleman metsästäjä, The Death Hunter. Yes, check it out and let that burn into your mind. Now, who in the right mind, even in the 80s, would rent this? I don't know, but this is so awesome cover. I looked for high and low to find this VHS in my collection. Previously in the 90s I had it, but I sold it. But after that I have been regretting that for dearly. But now I have Kuoleman metsästäjän, and this is the greatest ever. So Lighthouse agrees. Good movie, and definitely this Finnish version from Videotime. Definitely this is a unique cover for in the whole world. And to add even insult to the injury, you see this, it says Kuoleman metsästäjä, but this spine says Kuomeman metsästäjä. So there's a freaking typo. This word doesn't mean anything in Finnish language. How could they make a typo this huge? Maybe the cover maker was so in awe when he was drawing this picture, so he was so excited, so he made a typo in this spine text. So there's a Kuomeman metsästäjä for you. Yeah. Hey, how did you like it? How did you like it? Is this something worth continuing? Do you like me to talk about the VHSs and not on DVD, only on VHS, I mean. And do you want me to show you clips? Because it's always fun to see clips, but there's always a chance that there's gonna be like a copyright issue and they, you know, cancel this broadcast. So fortunately they warn you about that nowadays, because previously they really didn't. The killer looks like Phantom Blob from the Mickey Mouse. Yeah, it's really, I mean, it's a kindergarten work, you know. I love it. All right, hey. If there's any questions or anything else, I'll be quitting. It's 9 o'clock, and hey, I think I'm gonna be watching tonight. I will be watching 2001 Space Odyssey, not on VHS but on 4K Ultra HD. Have not seen that in ages, but want to see it again. Watsila says, great show, love the clips, still waiting for the blaxploitation show. Well, I really need to schedule that someday, because I actually have blaxploitation show on the Finnish channel, so maybe that I can do that in the, you know, at the same time. So maybe I will do this not in the next month or the month after that. Tupe says, good stuff, Ville. Yes, continue VHS stuff. Yeah. Always a pleasure talking to you. Hey, I thank you for the super chat, and thank you for your questions and comments and appreciation. And I catch you in the next Sunday. Hopefully I have the new Vinegar Syndrome box to unbox, or at least I have some other boxes that I need to unbox, which have great 4K and Blu-ray titles. So let's unbox next Sunday, and until then, hey, I wish you a very good week and always very good movie nights to you guys. 2001 4K is amazing. Yes, I have previously watched that, but I want to see it again, because I think it was over a year ago when I watched it, something like that. It's gotta be one of the best 4K releases I've seen. Gotta be.
Hell yeah! All right.
All right. Good day or good night or whatever good you want to have for today. So I bid you very well. I bid you goodbye and talk to you in the next video. Sad I can't watch these movies anywhere. Yeah. Not. You need to get the VHS in order to watch a VHS player. Maybe.
We're talking video talk. 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 We're talking video talk.
Great show indeed. Thank you.
We're talking video talk. We're talking video talk. We're talking video talk.
Yeah.
We're talking video talk.
Bitch, we're talking with our boy Willie. You know he's got the shit. He's dancing real hard. I know you'll never get sick of it. He's got that tee on, got that long sexy hair. You know he's about to take his shirt off, his abs so bare. He's got a 6-pack. They call him Suburban Commando. He's a big motherfucker and he's dropping it low. He's about to slap that ass, baby, about to slap it so hard. You ever seen this motherfucker running naked through your backyard?
We're talking video talk. We're talking
Video talk,
Thank you,
bitch, we're
Lighthouse.
talking video talk. Get your video talk. You best subscribe. You best subscribe or die. You best subscribe or dive to video.